Now we'll go through the bathroom design. The bathroom downstairs and upstairs is both 8 by 8. Now downstairs, I had to have 2 doors entry. And I wanted the first view when you walk in to be this custom sink in the medicine cabinet. I wanted like a nice view. I didn't want you to be looking at the toilet. And I had the door open this way because the toilet is right here. So basically no one can really walk in on you. So you kind of do have that protection kind of thing. And the walls are 2 by 6. So since I have thick walls, I was able to have them build in this linen cabinet. So I can have my trash can on the bottom and towels and my supplies in the baskets. On the shower detail, I went with subway tile, but I wanted something a little bit different than just your subway tile. So I had them stack it, but I also want it to last and kind of be classical. So I have stacked subway tile, which I'm happy with. And then I had the drain on the back wall and the floor tilts down. So it's the concrete floor, so it's like a wet room. I thought that I wouldn't need a curtain or glass, but it sprays everywhere. So I'm currently using a curtain. I may put a glass door, I'm not sure. And then I had them put the window as high as it possibly could go, so that people wouldn't look in, but I added the shutters for protection kind of thing. Here's the toilet. I have an antique wood door, which adds charm, all tongue and groove. So there's the bathroom. Things you want to think about is when you're coming out of the shower, where's your towel? So I put my towel, my bathrobe right here. It's handy. I have the rack up here to put damp towels. I also like a night light in the bathroom, so you don't have to put the big bright lights on if you wake up in the middle of the night. So I have my little crow light. Pocket door to save space. When designing the bedroom, again, I wanted that nice breeze. So I have this window that opens right here, and I have the bathroom window that opens right here, and the breeze goes straight through. The mini split, originally the builder wanted to put it up on this wall or up over there, but I didn't want it blowing down on me. So I had to put the mini split underneath the window. Originally, this was going to be the slider and the window was supposed to be over here. But since I didn't want the mini split blowing on me anywhere, I got the floor unit and we switched the windows out with the slider and changed the direction, which is working out really nicely. This back wall is 11 feet. I measured it so I have enough room for the headboard and 2 nightstands. And since the walls are 2 by 6, I was able to have them do a built-in little bookcase for my husband. Since this is a tiny space, I didn't want 2 by 4 construction with sheetrock for the closets because every inch counts. So it's made out of plywood. So I have plywood wood cabinets. I also had them not put a top on, and we have the doors which are slat so you can get ventilation. So ventilation can go in and out and around, so nothing gets musty because we're in the south in the closets. And for a unique architectural detail, I didn't have them put the sheetrock on the ceiling. I decided to just expose the wood joists and expose the wood floor, and just to have something a little bit different. In designing the house, I distinctly allowed for this spot to be the sight line when you walk into the house to see this. The other thing about views, it's always about your sight lines. So when you're sitting in the bed, you have this private courtyard with the fountain, and you have the field view. You want to have your bedroom facing east. And the reason why is the sun rises, and so it's a great spot to sit in the morning for your morning coffee, but it's also your circadian rhythm. So it's nice and bright in the morning, and it's nice and dark in the evening, and the room stays nice and cool during the summer because it's facing east and there's no windows on this side of the room. I got lucky again. I found this antique door, and I had the original antique hardware, and I also found this antique piece, and I just love it, you know, to lock the door because we couldn't lock it from down there. And then I found that antique hook, so I was super happy about those finds. And a way to make your room seem taller, because it's only 8-foot ceiling, is I painted the baseboard and the crown molding the color of the walls. So this gives you a less cluttered look, and it makes the walls seem taller. I did put the windows and the door and the framing white, and that was to kind of tie in the bathroom because the bathroom's all white. And so I kind of wanted to tie the two rooms together to make them seem like they're one. And that was the link, is the white. So that's why I did white. I was considering color drenching everything and have it all yellow, but I also wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it yellow. When designing your house, you need to think about your habits. So when I was designing this, I was thinking, okay, what do? I get up in the morning, I make a cup of coffee, and I go find a place to sit. And I realized this would be the perfect spot. In the summer or the late spring, when it's more like 60 degrees outside, you get up, you can come out here, and you can have a cup of coffee. And the other thing is easy access from the bedroom to the hot tub. I only use the hot tub in the evening, so this is perfect. I have a hook up there, hang up my bathrobe, plop on in, grab my bathrobe, and head on back in the bedroom, and everything is great. Now let's head up to the loft. For what I was considering up here is a workspace for my husband. So I had the window raised up and not like at 2 feet, because I was thinking he might want to put a desk right here to be able to look out the window. So that is why that's higher. And also, when you walk in from the front of the house, this front door, when you look up, the highest height you can see actually is 3 feet. So I put the window right where you could see all the way up versus lower, because then it would have been kind of like less of a window to see. I would have loved to make the window a lot taller, but I couldn't, because originally there was supposed to be 2 windows up here, and the window length came all the way over here, and you need a header, and there wasn't enough room. So this was the highest I could go, and this was not supposed to be a slider. It was supposed to be a window and have the 2 windows kitty corner. But as they were building and I was standing up here, it was such a beautiful view, and my husband smokes, and I know he's going to be working up here. I decided to add this balcony that you can just step out. He can have a quick smoke and not have to go all the way downstairs. So here is the balcony. Oh, this little Bam Bam. And you get to look over the property from up here, which is nice. And on the balcony, I had them do the glass like in the upstairs stairs. And that's 1, to block the wind, 2, so you can sit down and see out and not be obscured. because we're here mostly in the winter, so you kind of want it a little bit more warmer than colder. Now let's walking back in here. But in the end, my husband chooses just to sit here and work. Some bookcases if he needed something. Now this is the second bedroom in a sense. If I want, I could easily build a wall with a farm door sliding on here and enclose that section in. But at the moment, I don't need that. And I like the flexibility of the curtains. So I can put all the curtains on this side. I don't have to have curtains. You know, I can decide what I want. And at the moment, this is the way it works best. Also, I designed it where you could put a door right here and you can enclose all this up and it can be officially a second bedroom with, you know, plenty of space for a king size bed. Like downstairs, it mimics it. I could have the closets right here and then your own personal bathroom. But the way I am using it is I have a single bed right here that guests can come and stay in. And then I had these bookcases built. You can hang your clothes. There's baskets in here to put your socks and underwears, and you can put your pants and stuff. Basically, whatever you need when you come and stay with someone. And then I have, the bed is high enough that you can slide your suitcase underneath, and I have extra bed lidding underneath here. And then this is kind of like your nightstand. Put your phone. I have the charger right up there. Your own little light you can reach and shut off. And then you have your own personal bathroom. Now, the bathroom up here is exactly the same size as the bathroom downstairs, but it seems so much bigger because it only has to have one door. And you have these tall, tall ceilings. So it makes it seem bigger. Now the upstairs bathroom is the exact same size as the one downstairs, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems bigger, and it's because you have these tall ceilings. And since I didn't have to have two doors to entry, I was able to have a bigger shower, and I tucked the toilet, behind the shower, so you have a little bit of privacy. I did kind of the same thing downstairs. I tucked it behind the door. But I have a medicine cabinet so you can store your stuff. I put the window at 4 feet, and I was able to do that since we had taller ceilings. So no one can quite see you. They can only see your head. Again, with the toilet, I always like to have some kind of artwork or something interesting over the toilet. The towels are stored up there. And I wanted something different than a linen closet, so I got this antique china cabinet, and that's where I store paper towels and, things that you need in the bathroom. In the shower, I went with a classic subway tile. Again, I did the glass in the curtain. I may use a door, I haven't decided, and that is because the water splashes a lot more than I expected. And I love black and white tile, so I did try to find a spot, and I was able to put it in this bathroom. So I'm very happy about this. There we go. So this is the upstairs bathroom. Oh, this is a heated towel rack, which I absolutely love. And I don't have a dryer, and yesterday when I hung my clothes out, these pants hadn't dried yet, so I threw them on the drying rack up here. But I love this thing. It has a timer. You can push it and just goes on for like 2 or 4 hours, or you can keep it on all day. It's fantastic, especially in the South, because you can dry your towels and they don't get all moldy. The other thing I considered is this really tall faucet head, because if you have a dehumidifier or you need to fill up a bucket for watering your plants, you can easily put underneath the sink. At my home, I have a short one, and I could never put anything underneath it. And I used to have to walk all the way downstairs. So I definitely made sure I had a tall faucet in the upstairs bathroom that I could put anything underneath. And I also can just lean in and just take a drink out of it. I kind of like that idea as well. Like the downstairs and the upstairs, the sliding door opening is completely lined up with this window. So there's always a cross breeze. Right now, actually, it's blowing my hair. So I really like that fact. And again, I also was thinking of my views when I placed the windows. I made sure that there was nice views, obviously looking out of there. I don't think you can see from here, but maybe if I walk in closer, you feel like you're in a tree house. That's why I painted the green, is because I feel like I'm in a tree house. You're at the, the tree height tops. So I really like that view as well. I love trim work. So the trim work that I picked is just basically, I winged it. I'm just kind of like said, put some here, and I grabbed pieces at Lowe's and I said, let's just do it like this. It's no pattern. It was just like, I wanted something different that anyone else would have. So I did kind of just winged it. And things that I thought of is, when you wash your hands, where you're going to put your phone. So this ledge is enough, is 3 inches so you can put your phone, whereas this is just a little ledge. Same I did over here. You go into the bathroom, you can put your phone right here. And if you're in the shower, I made it so you can put your phone right here. This is where you hang your 2 towels when you're in the shower, and you put your phone, and obviously a place to put your hand towels over there. So here's a view coming out, and you have your bed with your storage, and then you have your own lounge chair, a companion chair if you need to talk to someone. And when you sit here, you have these great views when you're working. Same thing if you're looking down into the living room and the kitchen. As we head downstairs, like I said, you have that nice turn and you enter into the kitchen.